How's it going? David from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we're going to go through some things that I got back this week. And before I do, if you haven't already signed up to get this book right here in our giveaway, that's right, we're giving this book away. Head over to collectorscomics.com. There'll be a banners, ads, something for you to click. They'll say enter this giveaway. If not, scroll to the very bottom. You'll see a button. It'll say giveaway. Click that and you're entered to get our giveaway. That's all you literally have to do is hit the enter button. Now, obviously, if you're not signed up for an account, then you got to sign up. But sign up's easy. It's free. Once you are, that's all you do is got to click that button. We also have an auction running on. It's our biggest auction yet. You better hurry up and get your bids in because it's about to end. We got a ton of stuff, just a ton of stuff. You know, we got Hulk 1s, 181s, come on, we got to have a Hulk 181. And then we got Spider-Man 1, Fantastic Four 1, all the big Silver Age keys, Bronze Age keys. Got a ton of signature books and some cool ones that people did sketches on. So that's very cool. But let's get right into it. You come down. All right, here we go. Got the Gunslinger. And I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. If you look right here, they spelt Spawn wrong. Yes, the very company that makes this comic, they spelt Spawn. Spawn is traditionally S-P-A-W-N. This one, they spelled it S-P-A-N-W. Yes, a typo right there. Kind of funny. You think they'd be typing it up and they'd give those little red lines saying, hey, you spelt this wrong. But guess not. In a 9.8, I came back to rate I was hoping for, 859. Here we go. This is the lowest print run of a cover A, like the normal cover, of any Spawn book. Right here. Very cool looking. Lowest print run. Right there. 243. I believe it has a print run of around either 11,000 or 14,000. I can't remember which one it does. So it came back in 9.8, so that's very awesome. At 375. So it's hard to get in a 9.8 because the print run is so low. Here we go. This one's interesting. This is Spider-Boy. And 8.0, and you're like, well, David, why would you rate that in 8.0? This is a double cover. Now, double covers are a little more common in older comic books, even Golden Age and Silver Age. I would say probably the most common would be Bronze and Copper Age. That's where the most common double covers, triple covers, all that kind of stuff you're going to find. It gets harder once you start getting past in the 90s and beyond, depending where in this. What is this? This is 96. The reason why is they had print runs were lower. You'll see a lot of maybe more double covers in like the early 90s when you had the huge comic boom. And they were just massively printing like millions and millions of copies. I think, what was that? X-Men 1 was like 7 million copies or something like that. All right, so I'm back. Anyways, so during like the comic boom in the early 90s, massive print runs. So there was a lot then. But then it crashed and the print runs got a lot smaller and their quality control went up. So that's why maybe Bronze Age, Silver Age, you'll find a little bit more. So it gets really hard when you get up to, more modern books. You're rarely going to find a double cover in like a comic book that's produced in the last 10 years. Super hard to find. Reason for that, print runs, very small. A lot of people say people aren't really buying comic books. I tend to disagree. Yes, there is a decline in comic books, but the problem is comics are very easy to produce now, like cost-wise. So there's the way they have it structured is they would rather have a ton of different titles and just less of them, if that makes sense. I don't know why they do that, because if you went back in the day, Silver Age, when Marvel, they did their big premiere push when they came out with Hulk 102, Iron Man 1, stuff like that, Nick Fury 1. I believe they went up to like 18 or 22 titles. That's all they had. I feel like Marvel has that in Spider-Man IP alone, 22 different random titles. Nonetheless, it's a lot harder due to print runs and quality control. 159. Here we go. Star Wars 42. This book used to be piping hot. Now it's not. 319. I thought it'd be 90. I got 94. So hey, good there. We got Venom, Lethal Protector in the gold. And it's a green label because it's signed by Mark Bagley, but this was probably back in the 90s before CGC existed. And they don't retroactively look at signatures. They have to be there. Yeah. $6.99. Wizards #1. That'll be 94, got 92. 169. Here's a cool one. Comes with some cards in the back. This right here is Wizards, The Guide to Comics Special Edition, Variant Edition. So it's the San Diego Comic-Con edition. So only if you went to the San Diego Comic-Con in 1992, which did I? I believe I probably did. I mean, I was a little kid, but probably. My dad used to go every year. So this is a 9.8, single highest grade. Yes, I said it again, single highest grade. It's going to be very hard to find one of these. You might be able to find some in, without the special San Diego edition. Makes it even more rare. I mean, what did they probably give out? Back in the 90s, they didn't even do the expansion on San Diego Comic-Con. And it was all comic books then. Probably maybe had 10,000 copies made or something. Something around there. And how many of those got destroyed? Yeah. Let's see, $9.99. And you get these cool little cards. I don't know why I'm doing that. Moving on. The future of comics is now $20.99. Ooh, that's when they came out, $20.99. Wolverine Limited, #1. Got a whole bunch of these. I thought this was 9.8, got 9.6, $2.75. First Gambit in a 9.4, Uncanny X-Men. $2.19. Silver Surfer #2. I think I had this book when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure. $109. And then last is Black Panther #1. An 8.5, $119. That'll be it. Once again, remember, if you want to win this book right here, collectorscomics.com. We have an auction. Comment below what your favorite book is in the auction. Have a good day.